Welcome back to Brave Warrior Productions. We got another video. This one is going to be about the New Living Translation. No other, don't fall on me now. So what I have here is I have 4 different New Living Translations. There's one in this. This is a waterproof New Living Translation. This is a red letter edition. Where's it say? New Living Translation. And then in this, here we got the New Living Translation there. So the 4 on these side all read the exact same. But this one over here on the right, this is not the same New Living Translation. Specifically, I'm going to draw attention in this video to a verse they drastically altered to hide the flat earth. So we'll be reading this one last, and I'm going to go over on the tripod now. So I got free hands. Alright, so we'll set this changed, altered one up on the right. We'll get to that after we cover these other ones. But you'll notice that all these other versions read the exact same. But then it's changed, like I say, in that one. So this has been my main reading Bible right now. That's why I can tell it wasn't standing up. The binding's probably there, but so what I'll do, I don't think I have a bookmark in this one, but we'll be reading Job chapter 38. And I can zoom right in with this camera, so that's what I'll be doing. I'm going the wrong way. Job 38, and we'll be starting in verse 4. The context is the creation of the earth and the angels shouting for joy. And it does describe the shape. Alright, Job 38. Zoom in on here. It's right down here at the bottom. It might be easier to go freehand now. For this part at least. Zoom on. I apologize for the handiwork. So here we go. Job 38 verse 4. Where was thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? So notice the context of this chapter. The foundations of the earth. Declare if thou hast understanding. Oh, and I'm reading it in the new, or the regular King James Version. I forgot to mention that. And then we'll jump to verse 14 in the New Living, and you'll see what I mean about it being drastically changed. So again, from the beginning. Where was thou when I laid the foundation of the earth? Declare if thou hast understanding. Next page. And now I can put it up on the tripod. At least I hope so. There we go. We'll zoom in. Oh yeah, look at that. And then it says, verse 5, Who hath laid the measures thereof, if thou knowest? Or who hath stretched the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened? Or who laid the cornerstone thereof? When the morning stars sang together, so according to Revelation chapter 1 verse 20, star is a symbol for angel, so the morning angels sang together, and all the sons of God, these again a term for angels, they're created sons, not born sons. So all the sons of God shouted for joy. All right, now drop down to verse 14. Oh, also before moving on, this verse proves angels existed before the earth, because if they didn't, how could they be shouting for joy when it was created? So now drop down to verse 14 here. It, talking about the earth, is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. So the New Living Translation really brings this out good. So notice right here, we'll zoom in even more. I got the good part circled, as you can tell. All right, verse 14. As the light approaches, the earth takes shape. What? Shape, like clay pressed beneath a seal. So if you smash anything, any child who's played with Play-Doh and smashed it knows it's flat. So the earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath a seal. So again, that's how all four of these New Living Translations I showed you have. The earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath a seal. All right, moving on to this. Whoa, that's zoomed in like heck, ain't it? There we go. The Evangelical Bible with the New Living Translation. Of course, I got my Batman sticker on there, but the New Living Translation. And see, I got this one bookmarked because I found this very interesting. During a Bible study, we were reading that, and it didn't read the same. So that's how this video started. So here we are in Job 38, New Living Translations here, and verse 14. Oop, too close. There we go. As the light approaches, the earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath a seal. It is robed in brilliant colors. See, so take shape like earth pressed beneath a seal. Reads the exact same as the other one we just read. Next Bible. This is one that I got down in Tennessee when I was converted. It was prior to the conversion. It was the fall of 2006 I got this one. And I like it because it's got the red letters. I don't know whether you prefer them or not, but I like them. So now we're reading again Job. I'll just do it in my hand here. Job 38. Here's verse 14. Let's zoom in good on that. As you can see, it reads the same. As the light approaches, the earth takes shape like what? Like clay pressed beneath a seal. So anything smashed is going to be flat. It's going to take the shape. So how do you NASA fans explain that? I got a ball of clay and I smash it, but it's still spherical in shape. But again, the earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath a seal. Again, this one reads the exact same as the others. And then the final one that reads the same is this waterproof New Living Translation. It looks pretty rough because I left it out pretty much all the time overnight at my parents' pool. But for the purposes of this, here we go, Job 38. Put this one in the stand. And verse 14 right here. As you can see, reads the same. Let me get my pen there. There we go. As the light approaches, the earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath a seal. It is robed in brilliant colors. All right, so as you can tell, all four of them read the same. Now, look at this one. This is where they changed it. So this one, the New Living, as you can see, is up top here. So Job 38 and 14. All right, let's zoom in. Here we go. As you can see, it reads much different. It says, for the features of the earth, I don't like the angle of that. There we go. The earth takes shape as the light approaches, and the dawn is robed in red. What about clay? What about being pressed in a seal? It says, for the features of the earth take shape like light approaches. Now here's how the full verse read, remember. The earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath the seal. So this one, the one we just read, didn't mention anything about clay or a seal. It did use the word shape, but then it removed that, and they did it to cover the flat earth. So that's this New Living. Yeah, so if you're looking at parallel Bibles, just know this New Living Translation is not the same as the other ones. I'm sure there's other changes that that'll be revealed to me more correctly, and I'm sure I'll be making videos about it. So that's how they changed the New Living Translation to cover the flat earth.